All right, so if you're taking a test, focus on your test. Wrap it up. I need that done. Our next unit, by the way, no talking, right? We're testing. So our next unit is going to be on quadratics, okay? So today we're doing a little intro on just graphing it. So if you already know how to graph, which you should, then you should be able to graph these, no big deal, get a table. So this is kind of like a no big deal assignment because some people are finishing and we're gonna wrap up those tests and get a little softball here. So we're gonna do it on the warm-up too. So let's do that, okay? I have a quadratic equation. We're gonna talk about more about what that means, but today when you see the graph, that's what a quadratic is, okay? So let's go ahead and graph this. So I go to a calculator, I go to a new document, and I do not save, and I go to number 2 to add a graph, and I type this thing in, 3x squared plus 2, so we got 3x, the squared button is next to that caret, the one that says x squared. You could do caret 2 if you want, but just 3x squared plus 2 works. And you should get that graph. Now, once you have that graph, you should be able to get a table by doing what? What buttons do we press? Control T, right? Okay, so whoops. So I get that going here, Control T. Now, on this original one, it goes up to -2 and up to +2. So we want to make sure on our table we go to the right x value. Remember, your x values are more narrow. So if you go up till you get there, these are the points you want to write down, okay? So again, make sure your y's match up with your x's. You got to look at the table, okay? You can do your test. Work on that test. You can do this later. No phones. Can you put the phone away? Aiden, can you put that phone away? Thank you. Now, let's write this down. At -2, the y value is 14, -1 is 5, 0 is 2, 1 is 5, 2 is 14. So we can go ahead and put that all the way down, 14, 5, 2, 5, 14. You can see what a quadratic does. Okay, it goes down, comes back up, it's curves, okay? And that's pretty much it. So that's what I did. Cool. So if you can do that on here, okay. I'm gonna pass this out, just examples of this, you could do it. But the main thing is if you're testing, finish that first. I gotta have those done today so we can move on with our lives, okay?